Yeah. So yeah, during my experience, guys, I have learned for like 2 to 3 major things. You know what are those? I have a network issue. Is my screen visible? Am I audible? My grandfather passed away. All these things. No, I'm not gonna say that. Just kidding. So we'll just quickly start about like we'll just revisit the service no basics and then we can go to HRSD. How it started, how it all started from the service no point of. We will just first discuss. We will just first discuss about the service no basics, right? So how service no how initially it started. So we all know, as we all know, we since we all are working in service now, we know the basics, but just want to reiterate the things which we all know. So ServiceNow was founded in 2003. I'm just gonna share my screen. I have PPT presentation. Don't bother, guys. Shiva, morning, what happened to you? Why are you giving this much introduction to us about ServiceNow? It's just a basic, and don't fear. Okay, just I'll just take 5 to 10 minutes about the ServiceNow introduction, and then we can go to HRSD module. Right. So ServiceNow, it was founded in 2003 by Fred Lodi. We know this, but it started as a cloud-based IT service management platform. So initially, it doesn't have all the modules. It started as a help desk solution, and then it expanded into the enterprise-wide workflow automation. Right. So first, it's basically concentrated on the ticket resolution. Okay, but today, if you see, today ServiceNow is a leading digital workflow platform and it is serving the departments in an organizations like IT, HR, security, CSM, whatever team we have, finance team, accounts team. So it is helping all the departments in an organization. As I said, it initially started as a platform focused and it primarily focused on ITSM. Essentially, I would say essentially a workflow management tool, and it handles the activities. So, and then what happened? Uh, in 2007, guys, like it started, and although it started in 2003, usually in 2007, the version names used to be the seasons, right? Like summer 2007, winter, winter 2008, fall, fall 2008 and spring. This is how it used to be for 3 to 4 years. All right. And then eventually what happened? It since 2011, they named after cities. And as we know the version names, Paris, Quebec, okay, we have a lot. Just our upcoming version is Yokohama, and the previous versions I remember Washington DC, and then previously Vancouver, Utah, Tokyo, San Diego, Rome. This is how it used to be. They all are the cities since 2011. This may be the basic one, but this was asked in an interview, guys. So that's the reason I brought this up. You can just keep it in mind. If you know, it's all right. That you can just ignore this if you're like if you might forget or if you it can be you know if you're not required, just keep it aside. Okay. So then, what is service now? We know Shiva. Don't tell this. Still, I want to tell. It's required for our training. When you're learning something, guys, you have to keep three things in mind. What are we gonna learn, and what is it? How is it useful to my career? Right. So we have to learn right from the basics till the implementation or configuration, I would say. So that's the reason I have started explaining things from the right from the basics. So what is ServiceNow? ServiceNow is as I said, ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform that helps organization and it automates workflow. It improves the efficiency across the departments like IT, HR. As I said, the same thing. What it does, it reduces the manual work. What it does, it reduces the manual work of the departments. So they have the lot of manual work. So why do companies have to use this service now? I mean, what are the features it has? What are the benefits it has? So it is very easy to use. Key features, right? So key features. What are the key features? Low code and no code. So it's easy, guys. What I mean to say, we can build applications without any deep coding knowledge. Without any deep coding knowledge, right? And what is the another feature? It has integration capability. Okay, it can be, it connects with any third party tool. It connects with any third party tool with just basic credentials and a URL from the third party tool. For what? For seamless operations, right? This is all not required, but still, automation. I mean, it has an automation facility and AI. So this is one thing, automation to enhance business workflow. As I said, it reduces the manual work and then scalability, right? So it is supported for small and large enterprises, both. It is not only for the uh, bigger end. I mean, not only for the major industry. It is for anything. Okay, fine. That's all, Shiva. We enough. And what is it used for? What is it used? I mean, what is the use of service now in organization? In an organization, say for instance, I have started an organization named Siva and Industry, Siva and Co. Okay, so it has like I have a lot of departments. So mine, I am selling an iPhone product, and I need lot of departments. I have lot IT, HR, finance, marketing, advertisement, everything. So and we have thousands of employees. How do they communicate? If they need something, what is the way to reach? So what I'm saying, in many organizations, finding the best communication channel to get in touch with other departments is a difficult task, guys. But yet people need to interact with departments, right? Like HR, IT. If I'm onboarding, I need help from IT, HR department. If I need a laptop, I need a help from both IT and admin for laptop and access. So I need to share my documentation with the legal team. I need help from a lot of departments. So what it does, it ensures the people successfully do their work what they are hired. That is what. So that's why ServiceNow platform is built, and it creates a experience for the customers like I mean customers and employees by helping them easily and quickly finding the information they need. It is a single platform for all the employees. Okay. So what it does, it replaces the unstructured platform in one line, unstructured platform with intelligent workflow automation. That is what it do. Okay. And do we have any alternative, Shiva? Why do companies go for service now only? Why don't another applications, another softwares? Yes, we have very similar softwares. Okay, we have very similar softwares like Zendesk. It is very similar to ServiceNow, BMC, Zoho, SAP. We have Freshdesk and Salesforce. All these serves the same thing to the organization, right? Salesforce. So these are all similar softwares with ServiceNow. Okay. So like what ServiceNow do, the same thing. These things also do. But ServiceNow is the most usable applications nowadays in many organizations. Right. We will just quickly. That's all. That's all for the basics, and then we'll see what are all modules do we have, and what is the use of the module and what features they have. We will just quickly see. It won't take much time. And then we have these are the top modules nowadays people are using as. So like organizations are using, I'm saying. So ITSM, we have this most of the people know only this one. But organizations have started using these many modules. If you just go and research, lot of organizations are using multiple modules, right? So that's the reason we have to learn. ITSM module, it provides high quality IT services to end your customers of these services. These are the features. So mainly we know incident, problem change, request, knowledge management, etc. Service catalog, all this stuff we handle in ITSM. And HRSD. This is another important topic. Nowadays, companies are adapting. It provides a centralized platform for managing employee services from onboarding to offboarding and everything in between. Not only onboarding and offboarding, there are a lot of things. It's just a definition. And features. What it features have? Employee Center Pro, Center of Excellence, Case Lifecycle Events, HR Case Management, etc. ITOM, Information Technology Operation Management, ITBM, Business Management, Asset Management. This operation management ITB business management takes care of portfolio project management, resource management, financial planning, ITAM, asset management. It takes care of asset life cycle of an IT assets, like the laptop example. It's an IT asset. CMDB, configuration management, another important module you have to keep it in mind. SecOps, security operations, it takes care of security incidents, DevOps, development and operation teams. So it's basically take care of agile planning and tracking, GRC, governance, risk and compliance. So all these modules, organizations have started using this from long back. So okay, Shiva, these many modules we have, but we don't want. So why organization need, uh, like what I would like to say, why do I have to learn more modules? The first question you guys have in your mind, why do I have to learn? Why not one module is sufficient? No, you need to learn multiple modules. I'll tell you why. Because there is high demand in job market. Okay, that is one reason. High demand for the people who learn multiple modules. All right, and then what? Career growth and job security. What I'm saying, guys, just knowing just one module may limit your opportunities in the market. So we will stuck, we'll fall in a trap, we'll stuck, we work for more than 3 to 4 companies, we got a job comfort and we won't go out, we won't learn new things. We'll just keep on resolving the tickets, we'll just keep on creating service catalogs. No, that won't be sufficient. when i say when I say limiting the opportunities, yeah, if we learning 2 to 3 modules in demand like IT and HR makes you a valuable asset with higher salary potential. I have an example here, trust me. So I said 10 members have joined on 10th, right? One of the guys, Pavan, he's my friend. His sister is also working in service now. She worked in Wipro for 3.8 years. Okay, nearly 3.8 years. Luckily, she worked for 2 to 3 modules. And then, she opted for the outside opportunities. She got a job in Amgen organization. And there, how much they have offered? Since she know 2 to 3 modules like HRSD, ITSM, and she worked for GRC, I believe. Yeah, she worked for 3 modules, and they have offered woofing 20 lakhs, 19.8 lakhs, right? From 6 lakhs to 19.8 lakhs. You can, like, I'll add you to the group, the current group, guys. You can check with him if it's true or a lie. I'm not lying, guys. It's true. This is how they offer. What happened if we go for the opportunities, we will fall into the HR trap. They ask you, what is your estimation? What's your current salary and what is your estimation? No, you should not say your estimation. You should ask, what is the budget for this position in your organization? Then they will reveal the truth. Okay. So they say 19 lakhs or 20 lakhs or 15 or 16. Okay. You have to tell that, yeah, if I'm fitting, if I'm like I'm placed there, you just offer me the whole amount. Salary doesn't give for the experience, it gives you the skill. It gives you for the skill. If you have skill, yeah, go for it, ask for it. They'll first think about you. If you are well and confident, yeah, they offer you. This is what happened for one of our person. So that's the reason you have to learn 2 to 3 modules. There is a high demand. Most of the people doesn't know that there is a demand. Okay, so that's all. That's all I wanted to share about the basics, and then we'll just quickly go back to the what we'll go back. We'll go back to the presentation we have HRSD. No, Shiva, enough. You have been talking since 20 minutes and you're feeling bored. Are you guys feeling bored?
No, Shiva.
Great. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay, so this is just this is for the HRSD and doesn't have more content, guys. This is just a basic knowledge I'm giving you about HRSD. It has just an information about HRSD, what it do, what kind of services it is providing to the employees. So this will help you guys. This will help you to learn entire HRSD. You have to first from the organization point of view why it need HRSD, and then you are a developer, you need to learn from the developer point of view also. Then only then only you will understand and easily work on any HR related stories, right? So if you understand the requirement first, if you understand who is it for, and it will be easy, half of the solution is in your hand. That's how you have to learn, guys. Just learning, just reading out the content and understanding it and keep it in mind, telling in interview, no, that won't help. He might trick you, interviewer might trick you in many ways, so you have to learn everything from all the points of view, right? That's why it's important for us to understand. Okay, so see, I have completed one slide, service now HRSD training document which you are ready. Yes, service now done. We'll go to another slide. So that's fast we can just discuss. Okay, and the second slide, what it has, full form of HRSD and story behind the module. What is HRSD and difference between the ITSM and HRSD, benefits of HRSD, who are the end users and developers, and we will see what is the HRSD UI instance, topics covered on HRSD, under HRSD. We will be discussing all this stuff very shortly. We won't be discussing all these things for next 30-40 minutes. It won't require, it doesn't require. We'll just discuss in just 10 to 15 minutes, right? I completed another slide and then we will go to the third slide. We know what are we going to learn from this PPT, right? So the full form of HRSD is human resource and service delivery. Okay, so why I have wrote this organizations? We have product based and service based. We have product based organizations like Google, they sell their uh, product. Amazon, they sell the products. Microsoft, they sell the product. Apple, Flipkart, they are all products. They have products. They're selling that. And aside, we have service based also. TCS, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, HCL, Capgemini. Why do I wrote this here? Because you need to know which organization you are going to. And once the interview is scheduled, if you are selected, you have to ask few questions. Like you should know which organization you are about to join, and you have to ask interviewer or the HR what you have to ask, how long this client is gonna stay in your organization. You know what happened in Capgemini when I joined? That project was there only for 1 year, and it was my mistake. I had to leave the organization after 1 year. Such a big organization, that project stayed only for 1 year. It affected me because if they see my resume, what happens? This guy shifted only after working for 1 year in a big organization like Capgemini. So it will give you a negative impact. I'll be in negative book for the interviews. I'm just saying, if you keep on shifting every 1 year, it won't be helpful for a career. You have to at least work for 2 to 3 years for organization and do not work more than 2 to 3 years. So keep it in mind. Ask your HR or interviewer that how long this project gonna stay. If they're saying the agreement is for 5 years, yeah, go ahead and join. You'll have a good experience in that organization and you will learn. Okay, and then ask which I mean, what kind of work I'm going to get and what project I'm going to be. I mean, what module I'm going to work on. I was hired for ITSM here and I'm working on HRSD and CSM, guys. And I mean, Shashi knows it. I'm working for HRSD and CSM right now and part of enhancement backlog. See, I'm part of three modules. This is what happens. You have to ask. Since I know CSM and HRSD upfront, I'm fine. But assume if you don't know and if you are placed in the other modules. So that's why you have to be ready in your career. Okay, and then yeah, we'll quickly go to the next slide. So the irrespective of product based and HR service based, what organizations like just this slide, just think about from the organization perspective. I need a if I am selling a product, I need manufacturing department and production department and IT department, admin department, HR team, recruitment team, compliance, governance, marketing, finance, accounts, sales. All these are important departments. All this will be there in an organization, guys. Right. So, as I said, they have a lot of uh, like they have a lot of manual work. They need a lot of manpower. But what service now do? It will just automate and it will reduce the cost. They don't need manpower, more manpower. Okay, right. So say for instance, so what does this HR team have? I'm just telling you guys to think from HR perspective, right? What does this HR team have? In regularly, HR team have lots of works, right? They have to take care of employee onboarding and offboarding, right? And recruitment. They have to take care of the recruitment procedure for the organization, payroll, leave and attendance, right? Performance, your yearly performance, training related, employee engagement. We used to have the calls, right? HR cases if they receive, like I would say the tickets, if they receive any tickets, and employee records they have to handle. These all the regular works they have. Generating reports and dashboards. So for decision making or anything we can say, right? These are all the regular works they usually have. But this require lot of manpower. They need lot of like at least they need 5 members for each departments to handle the entire organization, right? But usually in companies will have hundreds of people only in these teams. But with ServiceNow, with just ServiceNow HRSD automation, it is easy. So why do organization need HR automation with ServiceNow? It helps HRSD automation to improve efficiency. The same thing what we discussed. It helps organization boosting the HR efficiency. So and what is the use? We have a self-service platform for employees. Sorry, self-service for employees. So this Employee Center Pro, it helps all the organizations, IT, admin, HR. If you need anything, you go there simply, you just order it. What you do in Amazon, if you need anything, you go there, you search for it, and you will just order. You pay the amount, you simply order. The same thing happens here, even in ServiceNow Employee Center Pro. We developers, what do we do? We configure them to make use, like for the end users, so they can. It is easy. What happens? So it will help for the faster case resolution and it reduces the cost for the organization, right? So that is the use. And what is HRSD? HRSD is a module that helps organization manage HR processes, improve employee experiences, and streamline operations. So if somebody asks you in an interview, you can just simply tell this. This is enough. You don't have to, keep reading this for hours and hours. You can just simply say. So that's how that way interviewer understand that you know something about HRSD, right? So it's a specialized project designed to streamline and automate human resources and services. It enables the organization to deliver efficient. So I'm not going to explain. You know this. This is what we had discussed. What is HRSD and what does it do? Okay. Let's check. Let's just let's just quickly check the differences between ITSM and HRSD. Basically, in ITSM, we focus on IT services, infrastructure, and support for an organization. Whereas in HRSD, designed to manage and HR and streamline HR operations and deliver efficient employee services. Always the same line keep on saying. We deliver efficient employee services to whom? To end users. Who are the end users? Nothing but the employees. A, a finance employee is an end user for HR department, right? A IT employee is an end user for HR department. A gig worker who is not part of any department but an contract employee or anyone is an end user for HRSD. right? So who are the primary users? IT teams, end users requiring technical support, and IT leadership. Again, HR employee is an end user for IT team. That's how we have to understand. So whatever service that is being developed is for the end user. So for them, it is easy to ask for a support. And then HRSD, it's for HR teams within our organization, like HR management, employees seeking HR services, and HR leadership. They are the primary users. Case management, here IT tickets such as incidents request, and here HR cases like onboarding and payroll issues, right? Life cycle management covers IT specific. So this is that important. So what it does, it just this is an example: hardware provisioning, software updates, and system. Here it focuses on employee life cycle events. This is important, like onboarding, offboarding, promotion, and transfers. So these are the major differences. They might ask you. So that's the reason I wrote here. Uh, if he ask you to just tell me the differences between ITSM and HRST, it is very easy. You'll have in mind. So what are the benefits of HRST? So the benefits of HRSD, it is just make it easy for the employees in the sense in the organization to get HR services. What are all HR services? We have a lot. These are just few examples. New hire onboarding. If I am onboarded into an organization, manually I have to reach out to HR. Okay, I have to provide my documentation. I have to reach out to IT asking for the laptop. I have to reach out to admin asking for the access. These things we have. How do companies know that you need all this stuff? They cannot keep on checking their mails, right? If 1,000 employees are getting onboarded, they cannot keep sharing the mails for the service they need. Instead, they would simply go to the service in an employee center and there is a request, you know and it will automatically go to the respective departments, including the location. So I joined in Hyderabad, so Hyderabad HR team, the request will go to Hyderabad HR, right? And then need a new laptop, salary related, medical benefits, need a new desk, update the personal details, emergency contracts, traveling requests, promotion. These are all the HR services only. Book a conference room. Can't connect to wireless. It's not a HR service. It's an IT service. Need to reset. This is also an IT service. These are the few examples of HRSD. Like until here, okay. A journey image of an employee in our journey, right from the onboarding to offboarding, what HR team plays, what services do they provide? Pre-hire, it's one of the HR service. We have to configure in employee center. We in the sense developer. Onboarding, international travel. If I am for another country, I have to travel. It's a service, and HR team has to support me. New child. If I need to add my newborn, and I have to add as a dependent to my insurance, laptop upgrade, promotion, relocation, payroll issue, leave of absence, all this offboarding and alumni. So right from the onboarding to offboarding, there are a lot of things HR team have to involve and they support, right? So these are the services they do provide. And then again, the same thing. We'll not discuss this. I know you might feel bored with a lot of things, but in upcoming sessions, we'll not have much theory. We will just see the configuration in PDI. Okay. So these are the HR services: a new hire onboarding, book a conference room, need a new laptop, need a new desk, NDA update, promotion, disciplinary issue. All these are services, and we configure them in HRSD, and we'll find a way how to do that. Okay. And who are the end users and developers, guys? Employees and managers who use HRSD to access HR services, submit requests, and track cases through HR agent workspace, SS portal, self-service portal, and employee center. I've told you who are the end users: employees and managers, right? Employees in the sense he may be a IT employee, finance employee, legal, GRC employee, whoever it may be. He's an end user to HRSD. Who use HRSD to access HR services, submit requests. They are an end users. And developers, we all are developers, service now professionals or administrators who customize and configure HRSD workflows. We do the configuration, we customize, we do all this stuff. Right. That's all about the HRSD introduction. We will just quickly see How does it look like? Well, it's coming. Yeah. Meanwhile, see the last slide. So these are all the topics we are going to discuss throughout our course for 1 month. Okay. Plugins, right from the plugin installation to employee central configuration. Plugin required to install for HRSD, required roles in HRSD, HR profile versus user, center of excellence, HR case creation, administration, case lifecycle and events, HR service configuration, service activity, create, approve, and generate task, uh, templates and HR criteria, HR catalog and record producers. So these are interlinked to each other, guys. These are not different concepts. So these covers under the HR case creation and HR service only, HR service configuration. These all are interlinked only. These creation and service HR services are part of administration. I've just wrote here, these are all the core concepts. If you know, if you understand how to configure this, that's enough. You can directly go for interview. I can assure you guys. Because we are going to implement in our PDI all this stuff. HR templates and criteria, HR catalog and record producers, employee center. This is very important topic. Transfer case, bulk case creation, e-signature upload, reports and dashboard. Yeah. And by the end of the course, I'll provide you real-time interview questions and practice tasks. So I researched, I got this from the interviewers who have asked, and a few friends who I know who are working in HRSD, they used to ask these questions, and most of the organizations do follow this only. At least 70 to 80% of interview questions will come from this 30 real time, not more than 30, just 30 interview questions, right? We will just see the UI interface, how it looks like. I have already installed the plugins required plugins, guys. So we will discuss that plugins thing in the upcoming sessions. If you are interested and if you'd like to continue for the course, we can just discuss all the stuff from the day one, right? So here, this is the mega menu. I'm gonna cover this topic, mega menu, these menu items thing, this home page, and upcoming events, popular topics, taxonomies. These are the categories, how these are populating here. And I'm gonna cover the subtopics and the services it has. See how this page is coming here, this taxonomy and this all this stuff we are going to cover in our training. And it is important, guys. Nowadays, every organization is using this Employee Center Pro, this ES. Most of the organizations stopped using self-service instead because this single platform is helping all the departments, HR, IT. I've just added the HR and IT plugin, so it is not displaying other like CSM and all. So here everything will populate. We are going to discuss uh, all the stuff which are populating here, and very I'll try to just I'll see the license. Because of the restrictions we won't be able to create this topic. We'll try to cover this topic also. Here we call it as topics. Okay, this is virtual agent, and we will create one topic, how it is giving the answers and what response it has to give. We will just create one, at least a kind of a payroll. Okay, if someone comes here, payroll issue, if they want to go from the virtual agent, a interaction will get create, and from there, if it is not resolved through virtual agent, a HR case will get created. We will try to just create one topic here in virtual agent. Okay, I'll see that if we have license, if we have in PDA, if it's feasible, yes, definitely. Okay, I'm going to cover all this stuff. This is the employee center platform. What do we have in backend? HR. If you just click HR, we have lot of things. HR case management. In our training, we are going to discuss about this HR case management, HR profile, as I said, HR integration. This is mostly I'll just cover the introduction, how how the AD integration, or I would say there is an integration with we don't have in our current organization, but from my previous organizations, I have learned this. So I'm gonna cover this HR integration, like basics and introduction, how to link with the third party tool. And then we have HR administration. This is what we had discussed so far. We will just cover all this COE configuration. This there are so many unnecessary things we are not going to cover. And in real time, they are not required. We have this reports and dashboards, life cycle events. See, these are all the major parts we have. We are going to cover everything, how to configure, how they are populating, uh, what what kind of stories we might get in real time, and few practical tasks and the implementation also. Right. As I said in the topics covered slide, these are all we are going to cover. So I have, yeah, see, I have already prepared. I just researched for 2 to 3 months on this, guys. I brought all the knowledge. I usually think from your perspective. If I am a fresher, if I have to learn, from where I have to start? How do I learn? How every time I get a question, how did it came here? How is it showing here? So how is it populating here? I usually get this kind of questions. So that's how I understood and I prepared these documents. So this will help us, and we'll just configure everything in the PDF. Right. See, I completed everything in 30 minutes. I didn't took much time. Oh, surprised. I thought I didn't see who all have joined. Okay. Um, do you have any questions, guys? Like till now, we had discussed about HRSD and the basics of HR, basics of service now, everything. Do you have any questions? Shashi, Vaishnavi, Pavani.
I don't have any questions, Shiva. I'm good.
So, okay, you understood, right? What are we going to cover in HRSD?
Yeah.
Right. And Vaishnavi,
No questions, Shiva, as of now.
fine. Okay, and then others.
I'm good to Shiva.
Okay, fine. Pavani, fine. So actually, so far 6 people have confirmed that they are willing to continue the course. If guys, this is the free demo. I mean, sorry, this is the demo what I planned to cover. All I believe this is the productive call. So if you are like Shashi, Vaishnavi, Pawan, if you guys are interested and continue for the training, you just give me a confirmation message in WhatsApp. Okay, I'll add you to the group, and then the regular classes will start from tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. I'll just confirm you guys in group. I'll just add an update. I have other batches also. Not this batch is a special batch to me. This is the first batch. So just do confirm me in WhatsApp, and then yeah, we can just do a kickstart from tomorrow, right?
Sure. Sure, Shiva.
Yeah. So anything anyone wants to cover? No. Uh, okay, since this is an official call, just I wanted to cover one more last thing, guys. If you are looking for any certification, this is an unofficial thing, not an official thing. If you are looking for any certification, CSA, CAD, HRSD, or any other things, or your friends looking for certification, so we have a we have a people who write the exams on behalf of them, like as a proxy. Like if they are struggling to write the exam, if their organization might pressure them to complete the certification, but for them we will not. I know, I understand, guys, we all are employees, will have no much time to like read and understand and just go for an exam. So for them, we have a proxy certification. Anybody of you or anybody of your friends looking for the certification, yes, we are up here, and you just contact me, I'll just help there. Okay, I won't do it, just my friends do that. So just reach out to me, okay? And yeah, that's all. If we do not have anything, guys, we can just maybe drop off. Uh, I don't have Pavani. Pavani's contact number to reach out to for the confirmation. Okay, I'll paste my number here. If you do not have, just note it down and do confirm. Yeah. Oh God, did I not stop the recording? Oh shit.